There we somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah. Under the bridge one time. Look at us. Look at us. It's a stormy time of year. It's a stormy. Oh. Hmm. I'm just happy that. Say something there, Squid. I want to see if it's picking you up. Hmm. Hold on. I think it's me.
And that's because
Say something.
something,
You're picking up on my side now.
not on mine. I gotta change this.
Pause for technical difficulties, everybody. We'll be back in about 5 seconds here. He's about to get it lined out. Are you sure? I think it was
I'm
just my side.
100% positive I'm back in the game. You can hear me now. Sorry if I just busted your speakers.
Hmm. I thought it was just my side
Nope,
because when you were
it's mine.
talking, my desktop wasn't lighting up.
No, it's freaking my side too.
Oh. Well, hello. Welcome back.
Hello. Hey, while we were having audio difficulties, we were so good that it caused Ellis to send us a sub on Twitch. So
Wow. Wow. Thank you,
thanks,
Ellis.
Ellis. Good to see you.
How's Florida going?
Yeah, how's the big FL? We'll even wait on a response there because it's that important.
It's probably hot as shit.
It's not any hotter than it is here.
It's more muggy there, isn't it? Where it's farther south.
I mean, is he farther south?
I don't know. He's in Orlando, I
Yeah,
think. In the Orlando area.
I don't know where he is.
It's real close to Wolfie.
He says he's going great, hot as hell. Yeah, no doubt.
I bet he looks like an old lobster.
Are you fried? Fried red tomato?
Chicken fried.
Chicken fried Ellis? Cold beer on Friday night.
Well, it's good to be back.
Yes. This was
It is.
this is our first show post vacation since we didn't get one in last week. It was I wanted to get one in. The weather did not want us to get one in.
No.
It blew out my internet. That's what I said when you couldn't hear my mic. Yeah, last week we had to skip a week because I lost my internet. And then as soon as the freaking internet came back up here, a storm blew through Ian's house and knocked his internet out. So you can't podcast without internet. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
Well, I mean, I guess theoretically I could have turned on my hotspot on my phone,
Mm.
and then you would have saw me like this.
Yeah. Ella says he's orange on the arms and face and pale white on the belly.
Yep. Looks good.
That's how I always had you pictured anyway, Ellis.
100%.
Have you found out whether Wolfie's a customer of yours or not and turned his internet off?
Luis Hernandez is his name.
Oh man, that would be quite funny.
Yeah, don't do that. That'd be tough. That would be tough.
Yep. So we got. Are you watching YouTube chat this time, just in case?
Oh, I do. I am now. Yes, Amber said missed you guys last week.
I figured. Amber's very talkative in the show. Yep. Yeah. Well, LSE is in Orlando. Yep, for sure. And he would freak out way worse than Mike Murray did. He'd try to get you fired.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that.
he's a whatever the male name for a Karen is. I can imagine that would be him in this scenario.
Keith.
What is it?
Keith.
I thought it was Kyle.
Kyle. Any K name.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Cody.
Ooh. Turn this fan down. It's chopping over here, man. There we go.
We had the big British Open, which is now just known as the Open.
It's not the British Open anymore, man. You're gonna get a cease and desist letter for our podcast now.
Well,
yeah, so
recreate and make a new one.
Like I told you right before we went live, the Open to me is, there's nothing less exciting than watching somebody you don't know make a 8-foot winning putt while up by 6 strokes at 11 in the morning on the other side of the world. Yeah. It just doesn't do it for me.
It's still my third.
Nah.
PGA's last for me, still.
Yeah, I hear you, but it's not for me. Mine is, we have the same 1 and 2. We both have Masters, number 1. 100%. Number 2 is the U.S. Open for both of us. For me, number 3 is the PGA, and 4 is the Open.
3 and 4 at that point really doesn't matter, you know?
No, they're just...
It could be interchanged at will. The Masters is number 1. We didn't win tickets this year. I'm kind of butthurt, but maybe next year.
It would have been cool to podcast live from the Masters. Well, outside of the Masters, because you can't have cell phones inside the Masters.
That's correct. It would have been worth it, though, for sure.
Oh, totally. I would have been in like Flynn, for lack of a better phrase.
Man, maybe next year. Or
the
year after.
We'll just keep applying. That's the only thing we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to get Jackie to apply next year. We get Jen to apply next year. We'll just keep increasing our chances.
Yeah, but the problem is if one of them wins, they have to go.
Oh, do they?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're just keeping it to me and you then.
Unless they get a practice day, then we can all 4 go.
Well, we'll just, maybe.
We'll have them apply for practice day tickets only.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get lucky there.
Yeah. Keeping it on the golf note, my club championships in 2 weeks.
What flight are you in, or do you know?
Second.
Well, that's... How many sandbaggers you got in the second flight?
Oh, I'm sure they're everywhere. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I may fist fight a motherfucker if somebody with a 15 handicap shows up and shoots a 67.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
That's what happened in that Memorial tournament. It's a best ball tournament, right? Yeah. So not a scramble. You know this. You know the difference. 15 handicap and a 14 handicap carded a 59. In a fucking best ball.
Yeah. So the club championship, though, that's just your score, right?
Yep. Straight up real.
No teams, no shit like that. Just your score.
Straight up real golf. You make a 10, you get a 10, baby.
Right. Hey, maybe
that was
a chick that got a 10 still shot 3 under.
Now, okay, if I can shoot like that, I'll take a 10. If I'm guaranteed 3 under, you can give me a 10. Otherwise, I'm going to need to stay away from the 10s.
Well, yeah. Probably don't want to do that then.
Played yesterday, shot a 86.
Well, I don't know. I think old what's his face from Happy Gilmore? Chubbs? Is that his name? Chubbs?
Yeah, the one-armed golfer guy.
Mm-hmm. I think Chubbs had it right, man. I really do.
Let's hear it.
It's all in the hips.
I don't know. I think I don't know, dude. Look, here's the thing. Right? We could argue about what it is for hours. The fact of the matter is, there's a lot of people that think a lot of different things are the way to be successful in golf.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ellis, do you still have the same phone number? Trying to give Ellis the YouTube link.
I would assume that he still has the same phone number.
But he switched companies, so do they keep his cell phone?
I would assume. I don't think he had his cell phone through the cable company.
Sure he did. They own Appalachian Wireless.
Yeah, that was. Whoa, that wasn't who he was working for in Louisville, though.
Well, I know that. Oh, he just texted me and said, no, this is it. All right. There's the YouTube link.
So does he have a new number?
Yeah, he does.
Really?
That's why he's been ignoring all your calls.
I'll be son of a bitch. I ain't talked to him in a few days. Since it's been a little over. No, he sent me a gym selfie, and his old man balls was hanging down past his knees.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
That's because he's like 53.
I didn't reply. I just let it go.
He's 53 and he's beat cancer 7 times. So radiation's tough on your nuts.
It's tough. Speaking of radiation, Pop done his last one. Well, he did 29 of 30. He said he was going back. I said, I really don't think one more is going to make or break you, bub.
So what's next in that battle?
Put some weight back on him. He's down to 150-something pounds.
Well, his mouth ought to start feeling better since they're not shooting it with a fucking x-ray machine anymore.
I asked him today, I was like, hey, you ready to drink some beer? And
What he said?
Give me about a month. I said, all right, I have one waiting for you.
That would put the weight back on. Trust me.
Well, so, no, you were here. Yeah, me and you was the one that did it. We got him that weight gain shit.
Yeah, I was the one. I was with you, man.
Yeah, like 1,200 calories per serving. It's a beast. But
the question is, did it work?
Well, I feel like he probably would have been less than 156 pounds.
You're right.
Then,
Yeah. But that gave him a lot of calories.
Yeah, well, yeah.
A lot of calories he wasn't getting anywhere else.
He wasn't eating anything. He could.
Has he tried?
Has
he tried fudge round? Maybe let him have a fudge round.
He's a nutty bar kind of guy, man. He's big on the peanut
Nutty
butter
buddies.
Chocolate. Yeah, oh yeah, he loves.
Me too.
Speaking of, Mike Murray texted me today. He's like, "Man, why is Nutty Buddies so good?" I said, "I don't know, but what's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone?" And he said, "I don't know." I said, "You can't hear an enzyme."
Did you try to get me with that one today, and I missed the text?
Yeah, you didn't. You just ignored it. I think.
I don't know. I didn't.
It's all right.
I didn't.
I know you saw those big words, and you're like, "What's that?" I'll ignore that.
No, I sent you the thing. I sent you the my favorite children's book. Yeah. Medicated enough to seem like a happy family.
I thought it was that. Hey, yo, dick neck.
Yeah. Tyrannosaurus dick neck or whatever.
Yeah.
I did see that, Ellis. I saw that they came out with a combined Twinkie and a Ding Dong. That was something else.
I'm a big fan of those.
They call it a Twink Dong.
Dongy.
Dongy, even better.
What those zingers?
Oh yeah, those are good.
Those are the chocolate ones are money.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're great.
Yeah, they are.
They have strawberry ones down here for there was like a limited time thing. That was fucking good. I love some of these strawberries, dude. Cool.
I'm not a big fan of strawberry. I don't know why. I mean, I like them.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Huge fan of Ding Dongs, Els. Huge fan of Ding Dongs.
Yeah. Always have been, always will be.
And apparently it's storming really bad in Ohio right now. Northeastern Ohio. Yeah.
Amber says it's storming in Northeast Ohio.
I mean, you're right there on the lake. I feel like it's a...
Jen, do you want to come say hi to the podcast, bro?
I'm going to see a middle finger come through here in a minute.
We would have better ratings if you came over here now, since you don't have pants on. She has no pants on.
Oh, well, Jack's asleep on the couch.
Do you have pants on? That's really what determines the ratings
I don't
thing.
know. Probably. More than likely. She's probably snoring. I'm surprised we haven't heard her yet.
Really? That loud?
Yeah, her and Atlas sucked the air out of the room.
Is he over there with her?
I don't know where he is. I heard Claire laughing, so I'm assuming he's with her.
I got you.
This morning I took him out. It's about 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
He went out, did his business, and I looked at him. I said, "Hey, you want to go back to bed?" And he looked at me, and I opened the door, and he went straight to the bedroom.
Nice.
I
Always
slept
refreshing.
last night. Yeah.
Always refreshing when you feel like your dog finally understands you. Your new dog, anyway.
Yeah. He's gonna be a good one. He's smart.
Him and Django budge yet?
They're getting better. Django's not growling. Django's smelling of him again, and it's coming around. It's coming around.
It takes Django a minute.
It does. Man, it took him forever after that snake bite. He was weird as shit.
Do you blame him? Let's talk about that.
No.
He got bit in the face by a copperhead.
It's true. But I mean, I figured, I didn't expect it to be that long.
Yeah.
But he's good now, as far as that goes. JB still will not get around Atlas, and Atlas still tries to chase him.
Can he handle the stairs good? He runs down onto the driveway.
Yeah, he's good now. We got a brown and white Boston Terrier that has one blue eye, one green eye.
It's awesome.
Ellis. Yeah. If he ever comes over here, I'll pick him up and show him. I don't know where he's at, though. He's absolutely beautiful, though.
Yeah, it's a damn good looking dog. We're going to have to do the show Saturday next week, by the way.
That's good. That works for me.
We have Sunday morning. We're leaving to go to Nashville for the Polaris dealer show. It's going to be me and Jennifer and Chris and his wife, Maria. Biscuit just joined the chat. Evening, Sibakr.
Apparently, we're backwards on YouTube.
What does that mean?
Well, we're the opposite of what we are on Twitch.
Of course. Yeah, that's correct. Because we just stream through Discord. We're doing this the cheap man's way.
Yeah.
We haven't actually made enough money, though. Although we're close, we've made a shit ton doing this to hire a digital producer just yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have that in the next 25 years.
Yeah, by episode 4000, we should have a video digital producer.
Just for episode 4001, and then we can afford one after that.
We're going to start taking applications now. Email it to mostlytomildly@gmail.com.
At onlyfans.com?
Yeah, that's how we're going to earn our money. I told Jennifer to do it. She was like, no, I'm a teacher. I was like, so? That makes you hotter. I don't think I understood.
Well, it'll be all right.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm gonna try to I would try to sneak some pictures of Jackie's feet, but they look like hobbit feet, and I don't think they pay good money for those.
No, you'd be surprised. I think, not a foot guy myself, I think that, like, the bigger and uglier they are, the better.
Oh, well.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a foot guy.
Yeah.
Ellis may have just stumbled on an idea. He said he would submit some pictures of Keisha's feet for the OnlyFans page. What if we do like a guild OnlyFans around nothing but the women's feet?
Well, we don't have that many women. But I don't have a lot of hair on my feet, so we can pretend that mine's a female foot.
If the case is the bigger and the uglier the better, then we can use mine for sure. Because my feet are old.
You think we get Ralph back in the guild?
Let's not bring that up. Don't ever say Ralph's name.
Hey, I'm gonna go piss real quick, and then I'm gonna get Alice. Show him.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Biscuit, we had absolutely no doubt that you would pay. No doubt. We knew you were in like Flynn. And Biscuit, since you're here, there will be a 5-man group going on when this is over. Still a little on what we're running, but we're running something. Ellis, do you have the same thing like Mike Murray? Do you have like no hair to the middle of your shins from your boots? Oh, hey, Jen's chatting. I see you, Jen. Who's the 5? I mean, the 5 people that are always online. Yeah, I don't play Diablo, Ellis. I played, I think, 3 maybe with you guys, but 4 came out during the summer, and I already have too much to do during the summer to worry about that. There are a lot of guys play. Oh, we got an Atlas arrival. The best part about Atlas is he makes you not have to look at Ian. Oh shit, his headphones are back.
Yeah, quit chewing on that. Get out of your mouth. Out of your mouth. Let go. Hey. Hey.
You're not very good at this.
Here he is, Alice, if you can see him.
Get the mic out of the way. Let us see the dog. Look how big his paws are.
They're huge.
He looks tired, like he went swimming today or something.
He's so Claire's grounded from her iPad, so he's been playing a lot more the last couple days.
Imagine that.
He's been super sleepy. Super sleepy. Thank you, buddy. And he swam today, so
Yeah.
he's had a big one. Big exciting day. There you go, little man.
Was he sleeping with Jackie?
No, he was Claire had him in the bed.
Mm.
Oh yeah, he's born March the 10th, Ellis. March the 10th.
Yeah, so he's what, just over 4 months old?
4 months, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna when he gets neutered, we're gonna have him gonna have the nose surgery for him.
So he won't snare as bad.
Well, that and like it's almost like he's gasping for breath sometimes, man. Like
Yeah.
Like when he's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently that can get hard on them when they get older. So.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it would be hard on them when they're older.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Is it a, what do? They go in and restructure the nose bone?
Some kind of laser. I think they shave some bone or something. I'm not 100% sure. Django had it. And he had it when he was neutered.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it didn't bother him any. Like he was just good after that. But
yeah. Siren finally got her cone off her head. She's back to normal. I don't know where the hell she is. Probably in the back because they left the gate open. But I've never seen a dog who's lost their equilibrium because of a cone. Like when she was sitting down, at times she would almost just tip over backwards. So if she sat down, you had to like have your hands on her, and she's a big ass dog. I mean, she weighs 60 pounds. Mm-hmm. It's hard to just keep your hands on her, So she wasn't happy. She good now though. Apparently, we have to get some shot, some like every 4 to 8 weeks. Go get a new allergy shot, $120 a pop.
Good thing Jan's making that big money now.
Hello, master's degree. What? I wish.
Ellis, I think I got a buddy that lives down there around Orlando.
Luis Hernandez.
Not Wolfie. I can't remember where he lives exactly. But at least you'd have somebody that sounded like he was from back home, It's always good to have somebody. Back home.
Wolfie sounds like you're from back home, as long as your home is Cuba.
Yeah. He's a oh shoot, he's a warden at one of the prisons, penitentiaries of the federal kind. No, he's in Miami. How far is Miami from Orlando? Is it pretty far?
Miami from oh yeah, real far.
Never mind else. Scratch that.
I was just sitting here thinking, I mean, I'm not up to date on where all my federal penitentiaries are, but I didn't think there was one in Orlando.
Yeah, apparently there's not. It's in Miami, around Miami.
Would you like to hear a story about the irony of life?
Always.
Biscuit, being the great guy that he is, gifted a tier 1 sub to a random person in the Mostly Tamale community.
Mm-hmm.
It chose Wolfie.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. It was random. I understand that, Biscuit. I know you're not trying to love on Wolfie now. But, oh, man.
Biscuit's probably like, God damn.
Yeah, he said, LOL, it was fucking random, you bitch. He said, somebody tell Wolfie I was being nice, LOL.
Oh.
Oh, man, that was great. Phenomenal.
That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Yeah, I laughed hard.
Are you taking a picture? Are you taking a
Yeah.
selfie?
No.
What are you doing?
Taking a picture of you with the Batman face on. Snapchat filters are great.
No, Wolfie doesn't play anymore.
No, Wolfie hadn't played. I mean, he does play, but not with us. I don't know that he plays WoW, though. Most of the time I see him on Diablo and other random games.
Yeah. I think he's playing Diablo, and I think I saw him on Destiny, too, on my Steam.
Yeah. He was always big on that game anyhow.
I enjoy Destiny, too, but I've not played it in so long that I would be so confused as to what to do. What I was telling you, before we started.
I was shocked when that game came out. That was not what I thought it was going to be. FYI. Destiny.
Oh.
I just, you know how you sometimes you like hear of a game and you're like, oh, that's cool, but you don't research it, and then you go to play it and you're like, whoa, swing and a miss in my head. That's what that was. Anyway, back to your story.
I would just love to. Man, I look like a damn good Batman.
No doubt.
Sexy Batman. I like what we were talking about before. I miss a first person shooter.
Yeah.
Destiny was great. I loved it. I really did.
Yeah, I did too, but it just wasn't what it wasn't what I was expecting. When I got into it, I started playing, I was like, okay, when do we get to the point where we can PvP, and by PvP, I meant like team deathmatch. And I thought it was going to be more Halo based, and then I was like, this is not what I thought it was.
Now, Destiny 2 they had team deathmatch you could queue up for it at any time. They had capture the flag, well, not capture a flag, control point.
Yeah.
Right? That was in Call of Duty?
Nah. Yeah.
Like you had 3 points and you had to capture it or whatever. They had that and team deathmatch, and then the free for all. Yeah.
I forget what the free for all was called.
What in what?
Halo.
Kingslayer?
Mm-mm.
You sure it wasn't Kingslayer?
Yeah.
I never was big into
Googling it. Halo.
Ella said Blizzball.
can't think of the name of it. That was one of the games you could play.
I wouldn't care to try. I think it's free to play. I'm not sure though. The ones where, like, you're on a team of 2, and you drop in, and the area closes as the time goes on. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the game though. I was just reading through them too.
There was a. Oh shit! There's a big game here just recently. Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. But anyways, I think Call of Duty went to that kind of to where you get like groups.
Fortnite.
Well, no, I don't think you're teamed up in Fortnite, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I've never played Fortnite.
It's like It's like random teams, I think, and then you get this huge zone that keeps getting smaller and smaller and forces you into one spot to fight.
Clash.
Gotcha.
Was that the name of it?
That sounds familiar.
The first person or the single player?
Yeah, I think it was.
Mayhem. I think Ellis is just saying random words at this point.
No,
waiting for dildo or something to pop out.
All right. Got another progression kill this week.
We sure did.
We're getting good at that.
It wasn't clean, but
have we ever had a progression kill that's clean? Let's talk about that.
I think maybe
the first boss of every raid tier. That's it.
Oh hell no, not this new one.
That was a tough one.
It was for us. I think one of our. No, never mind. No, never mind.
Well,
I think one of our. What was the last boss? The last tier. What was that one's name? The dragon.
Biscuit. What was the last boss? Last tier's name.
Sarkareth is this tier.
Mm-hmm.
Razagath.
I
think one of our Razagath kills was clean.
Maybe not.
I know the normal ones were. The normal ones were fine.
We, for the first time in a long time, killed the final boss more than once with Razagath, so he's a bitch.
We did. I think it's a she, but yes.
It.
It's a
you did not ask it its gender.
That's right.
I just pulled up the WoW roadmap. Thought it was interesting. We just got the 10.1.5 a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
I guess 3 weeks ago. It's got the new mega dungeon. It's got some new world events, and it's got content and system updates. And then coming at some point in the fall is 10.1.7, which is new story quests. The holiday refresh. And then I'm assuming before the end of the year we'll get season 3.
Yeah. Ellis just said Mike Murray called Keisha.
That wouldn't shock me.
Talking about her tits. Yeah, well.
That also wouldn't shock me.
Is Mike Murray wild enough to shoot at this evening?
Is Mike Murray shootable right now? Probably.
I know Papaw was wild enough to shoot at this weekend.
Poor guy.
Lord. Yeah.
That's not a good situation.
No,
I hate it for him. He'll get through it. Always does.
Eventually, yeah. Eventually, he does good.
Oh. I wonder what... I mean, it's a little early to start talking about it, but I like them so much. I'm just curious as to what the throwback dungeons will be for the Mythic Plus dungeon pool for Season 3.
I don't know. But, man, I know. I still hold out hope for Blackrock Depths.
Mm-hmm.
that was one of my. That was the dungeon that got me into World of Warcraft. That I didn't know.
That's a long one.
I didn't know anything else about World of Warcraft, and I went to Shane's house, and I was watching him play.
Yeah.
This game, World of Warcraft, and
there's your buddy.
Oh, little siren. And he was in Blackrock Depths, and I watched him go through there, killing them dwarves and fighting them boss, and I was like, dude, I gotta get this game.
Yeah.
And that's when I guess an addiction was born that day.
Yeah. It happens. It's easy to happen.
Yeah.
Mine was, I had nothing to do and lived in Pensacola in the middle of the winter. And I asked this guy, I was like, what the hell do people do down here for fun during the winter? And he said, well, I play World of Warcraft. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
And the rest
it's all downhill.
History.
It's all downhill from there. That was in January of...
'06?
Yeah. Maybe 07. No, it was 06. January of 06.
The game came out in November of 04.
Yeah, it was...
I started in February of 05.
It was definitely 06. So we only have 3 bosses left.
I don't think the next one's going to be too tough.
I don't think the next 2 will. I don't think Echo's going to be that bad. We just have to do it right.
I don't know what the changes are. If there's not a lot of changes, then we should be fine. But
I mean, I can look. It's easy. In phase 2...
Not Ellis. Thanks for stopping by, Bubba.
Yep, see Ellis. In phase 2, the 3 ads are invulnerable until their shield is broken by players with corruption. Other players cannot attack them until then.
How do you get corruption?
It just says his corruption seeps into players' souls.
Oh, it's probably like a debuff goes out.
Mm-hmm. Then it says at the start of phase 2 and throughout it, a few players will get corruption. They are hostile, but can hit the ads.
Oh, we can hit them.
Breaking the ad's shield removes corruptions and allows everybody to hit the ads. And then in phase 3, the small ads from the portals deal increasing damage. That's it. See, I don't think it's going to be that hard.
Good. Good deal, Lucille. I don't think it'd be that bad.
Chris, Lawnmower 64. First time chatter in the chat.
What a name.
Well, he just tried to call me back, and then he probably looked at the clock and was like, oh yeah, they're podcasting.
Lawnmower 64.
So when I was in the Navy, I was deployed my first time. Chris found out about and started playing Halo 2 on Xbox Live.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got back, he was like, all right, you got an Xbox, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, you got to go to the mall. You got to buy this thing called Xbox Live. Comes with a headset and everything back then. You got the whole kit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, then we can play Halo together. So I did it, and then Big Jeff went and did it. And I was like, well, I don't really know. I'm not good at creating names, so I'll just be Lawnmower 03. Because 64 was Chris's high school football number. 3 was my number. Yeah, and then Jeff joined, and 16 was his hockey number, so he just went with Lawnmower 16. So, Halo has 4-player teams, And then back in the day, before you had joined the game, all 8 of the players could talk shit in the lobby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's like Modern Warfare 2 shit.
9 out of 10 times we joined the lobby, the other team was like, God damn, must be a bunch of Mexicans on that team. I was like, wow, what a racist world we live in, guys. None of us are Mexican. We just like to mow lawns.
Oh, Lord.
It was so funny. Happened all the time. Like literally every other match, man. It was crazy. And it all came because Chris and his dad used to own a lawnmower business when Chris was in high school. So it was totally normal name for him, you know.
Right.
It's
What
great
was
fun.
what was your other buddy that played with you?
Beltran?
Yeah, did he go with a lawn mower?
No. He was the only Mexican in the group, and his name had nothing to do with mowing lawns. That was funny. I don't even remember what his name was. I'd have to text Jeff.
How is Jeff doing? He doing good?
Good. Just saw him today.
Oh, good.
He was at Mom and Dad's. First time I've seen him in probably 6 months.
Wow.
He was on the other side of the world, you know, the other side of the state.
Yeah.
It was a whopping like hour and 30 minutes in between my house and his. We'd ever see each other.
How long?
Out drive, hour and a half.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
That's not much.
Nope. But Jeff bought a motorcycle a while back, so he hadn't been playing much golf because he'd been paying for a motorcycle.
Yeah, I understand him. We need to find somewhere we can move to.
My neighbors are moving. You can have their own.
You think they'll give it to me on a real cheap discount?
Yeah. I'll like tell the real estate agent somebody died in there or something.
The pediatrician neighbor?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they going?
No, I didn't ask her. Hadn't talked to her in 2 years. What's the matter now?
Well, you're right.
Not because she's mean or we're mean, just she's never there. Opposite schedules.
I think Betty's,
No big deal.
I think Betty's looking siren.
Yeah, Betty, cut her up. No, not doing that either. Betty will hump a bitch in a heartbeat.
Atlas started.
Started the target.
Oh, dude. He was up in the air earlier.
God bless.
Uh-huh.
Little Django Jr.
Mm-hmm. Did I ever tell you?
Oh, this is funny. I can tell.
Did I ever tell you about when we had to give him his flea medicine?
Mm-mm. You talking about Atlas?
No, Django.
Oh, no. What kind of flea medicine do you have to give him?
I don't remember the name of it.
No, I mean like monthly stuff.
Yeah, tri-month, every 3 months.
Gotcha.
But it's like a chewable, like a big brown chewable. He won't chew it though. He won't eat it.
Makes sense.
So,
why else would they call it a chewable if dog wouldn't eat it?
I'm holding him and me. I was just down his throat. I swear to God, me mine her hand this far down his throat.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Red rockets everywhere. My man liked to be choked.
Yeah, what a weird dude. What a weird dude. We found Django's cake.
That's funny. Hey, put her out of there.
Old Django.
Django's a good guy.
He is.
He just gets a little carried away sometimes.
He does. He does. I swear he is.
Oh,
so
man.
Funny. So funny.
Where are we at on KSM? We're not far.
I'm almost. I think I'm a little over 1,700. So I need like 300 points. You're at 19 or 18. Laz is at 19, and Biscuit's at 2,500. Joe should be right there with us.
Yeah, I was gonna pull it up real quick. Mythic Plus score. Biscuit and Brent have it.
Oh, of course.
Laz is 19. I'm 18. Joe's 17. You're 17. Angie and Mike Murray are 13. And Old Storm Hearts, a 1020. Those are the only ones over 1,000. It really is. It is super tough to play the game during the summer when it's nice outside and there's reason to be out there. You can go lay in the pool, golf, whatever, you know.
I think you
I didn't today, but I have been in my pool more this summer than I have the entirety of the 3 years before this that we own the house.
Salty as fuck. You know, we still haven't had to add a bag of salt.
Still hadn't had what?
We still haven't added salt to the pool.
Oh, wow.
And it's rained, and we've back flushed, and everything. And it's still. We haven't.
What is it like? Is there like a meter? Salt meter?
Yeah. Plus, we bought a little tester thing on Amazon that you just stick. It's a. You know how you had those old strips?
Yeah.
And you test your water. This is digital, so you don't have to.
We still use the strips.
Yeah,
we have the Clorox strips because we use all the Clorox products and the Clorox app, and it just jives well.
Yeah. Well, it was a big initial investment up front, but I swear I think it's almost paid for itself this year. Just in
that stuff is high dollar.
It's expensive these days. I mean, everything is. Fucking 12-pack or a 24-pack of Mountain Dew Zero is $11.94 at Walmart.
Yeah, I know, man. I can remember my aunt and uncle when back Jeff and I moved into the house on the front part of the property where they lived on the back. My Uncle Derek, and he was a big Coke drinker. Him and his, I don't know if it was everybody else or just him, but they quick break to the story. Chris has found Beltran's old Halo username, Chick Choker. Chick Choker.
My.
And it never got flagged. He had that the whole time, man. Anyway, back to the story. Great name, by the way. So he bought Cokes 12 packs, buy as many as he could. Yep. And I can remember him telling me one time, I was like, where do you buy all these? He was like, they're just different places. I said, oh, okay. And I said, what do you mean different places? He said, I just go wherever they're the cheapest price, really, in between here and work, because he had a pretty good drive to work or whatever through the city. And I said, well, what's a good price? And he said that he won't buy them if they're more than $3 for a 12-pack.
Well, he's probably not drinking Coke anymore.
That was 13 years ago.
Yeah. I can remember like a 24-pack of pop was like $8. $7, $8. And now it's almost 12.
Since Chris is in the chat, I'll tell the story. Some of the most comical times I've ever had playing video games was with me and Chris and Jeff and Beltran playing Halo. We all had very varying styles of play. Beltran and I like to run around and hop and jump and find people instead of letting them find us, Mm-hmm. And Chris and Jeff were the squatters, campers. They would hold up in a good place, and that was it for them. Now, there was matches where they didn't kill anybody, and there was matches where they would go 20-0, But the comical part of it came from Chris, not as quick-handed maybe as the rest of us, and Jeff would get so mad at Chris. They would go into a room and they'd be watching each other's backs. One would be looking this way and the other guy would be looking that way. And fucking somebody walk in the room and just shoot Jeff. And Jeff would be like, Chris, what the fuck, man? I mean, he would just get so mad at him. And I was like, that's why I run and jump. I don't want nobody watching my back. If I die, it's my fault, And I mean, Jeff used to get he would get so mad at times. Like if it happened 2 or 3 times in a row in the same game, Jeff was quit. He's like, I'm going Dairy Queen. That was it. He was out of there. He would get so mad at Chris. It was so funny. Yeah, Biscuit. We all have Halo, so we could play Halo for a guild night. But Ian But only play for 10 minutes or so, and then he quit.
I'm terrible at Halo for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I cannot get into that. I think it's because the shields, man. If I shoot you about 3 or 4 times, y'all be fucking dead. You know?
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but that's what makes it fun. I was one of the best in the game at running around with the plasma pistol and the battle rifle. The plasma pistol would take your entire shield down, and then one headshot with the battle rifle, and you'd be dead. So you'd round that corner and see my plasma pistol glowing green, and you just knew you were dead. It was over. So it was yeah, that's Chris loves SWAT. That was the whole emphasis behind the SWAT game mode in Halo. Mm-hmm. There was no shields, and everybody started with a battle rifle. So if you got the one full 3-round pop in their head, they were done.
Yeah,
so it was cool.
I was always a huge fan of Modern Warfare 2. That was my favorite game.
Yeah, we played a lot of that. We played a lot of that too.
That was my favorite.
One of my most disappointing gaming memories was with Chris and Jeff also. Chris had taken vacation for a week. I had taken vacation for a week. Jeff couldn't because him and I worked together. But he was going to be there in the evenings or whatever. Yeah. For Battlefield, the big Battlefield release on like the second Battlefield game that came out, Battlefield 2. And we were all at mine and Jeff's place over in Shreveport, and there was some type of internal system glitch to where if your IP addresses came from the same house, you couldn't be in the same party. So here we were, all took vacation for this game and couldn't even fucking play together. Was not happy.
No. Did they come out with another Modern Warfare 2 remake or remaster or something?
Yes, they did.
Oh my god, why didn't I buy that?
It's on the battle.net. I really don't know.
Oh, well.
Is that what we're doing now instead of 5-mans?
No, not tonight. No. Well, I don't know. Maybe if I get me another drink, we might. It's very possible I might get another one.
Good news is with your internet, we won't be able to start till 2 a.m.
Oh, I'm good now. I don't understand it, but I'm good now.
Jesus Christ, what a nightmare!
I know. It's been a hassle.
I can tell you that if we do ever move together, the move will be determined. The area, the location will be determined based on the availability of the interwebs.
Yes.
Because if I move up there to Inez next to you and there's no internet, it's not going to be a happy time.
I guess we'll just have to play golf.
I'll just be hitting wedge shots over the holler there, landing them on the building. That'd be cool until I scold one through the window. Send a win!
Yeah. I think my mom might be a little upset then.
She don't go to the building. She would never know. Plus, Meemaw loves me.
She does.
She's a Squid fan. So what's the next step before we get out of here? What's the next step in P's recovery? Just waiting.
Just putting some weight on. Yeah.
Just wait and see, huh?
Yep.
Wait and see and gain weight while we're doing it.
Yep. I mean, all of his scans came back that it hadn't spread, so that was good.
That's good. Yeah.
And yeah,
that's great. Makes the gaining weight a little bit easier for sure. Positive mindset.
He's in better spirits. I told him.
I can imagine.
I told him Thursday, I think it was. I said, "Listen, if you ain't eating and drinking by Friday or by Saturday, I'm taking you to the hospital."
Kicking you out.
And by Saturday, he was feeling a lot better.
That's funny.
It's funny how that works, huh?
Old P, making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
What a guy. Well, time's up.
Already?
Yep.
Dang on. Well, I guess I'll go to another break.
Yeah. Episode
12.
What episode? 12.
Yes.
In the books.
In the books.
Cheers, brother. Thank you guys for watching.
Absolutely.
We appreciate y'all, and we'll